Hello everyone. Hi my Facebookers. That didn't even sound right. It's Lily here. I'm doing the rest of the reading from January to August. It's going to be a short video and then I'm going to make another one so what happened before doesn't happen again. I apologize. The last video, which would have been the first from January to August, for some reason there was no volume and no one can hear me. So I'm doing it again. I shuffled and I did them again, and I did remember certain ones that were in certain months. So this is energy reading, a love reading from the Lover's Oracle. Hopefully you can see it. From the Lover's Oracle, a reading for 2019. And I'm also not on camera because I look a mess. I look cray-cray. Not that I would be on here, but let's start with January, and I'll try to do this, maybe do this for 15 minutes, see how long and then upload this, put it on Facebook. This will be number 1. The other one will be number 2, and then you already have the third one. Here we go. So, for the first card, let me see if I can see. This is the picture. This is from the Lover's Oracle for January. I will read to you what it says. These cards have sayings on the back of them. And it says, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do. For it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Okay. This card, when it came out, this card also came out before the reading that I had, let me sage it. The reading that I did before. This card, what I got from it was a lot of people who were making decisions in December, like real big decisions, whether they were gonna maybe leave their jobs, whether they were gonna leave certain relationships, pretty much like leaving things behind for the new year, or things that they knew no longer served them. For January, those of you who are undecisive of it, this card is pretty much letting you know that if you haven't made the decision, make sure that when you do make the decision, don't base it on what other people are going to say about your decision, if that makes any sense. Make sure that whatever you do, the decision that you make, you're making that decision because it's true to you. So make sure that whatever decisions that you make, whatever you decide on, things you have been contemplating, that you aren't sure, or that you are sure and you know that it's something that you should be leaving behind because it doesn't serve you and doesn't do you any good, and it has been weighing you down, don't worry about what other people think. This card, let me tell you, there are going to be so many shifts and so many great things happening in this 2019 that, and fast. Things are going to happen very fast, people. I mean, once you make a decision on things that you want to do, especially people who are doing like career changes and things like that, things are going to fly. So make sure that when you do make those decisions, that you base it on what's true to you, what makes you feel good, not what other people think or what other people may say. Don't worry about that, because these other people are not, they're not living your life. This is your life. This is your journey. And like I always say in all my readings, a lot of people are not going to be going on these journeys that, we're going through and we're going to be going on. And some people, you don't even want them to go with you. So that's January. And my beloved, love this card. And I mentioned it in part 2, which is going to be really part 3. My beloved is such a pretty card. The meaning behind it. I got in this card before with someone who had lost a soulmate. And I hope you can see it. And this card to me is always a message to me for someone from beyond. Someone that they've lost, someone that they loved very much. And this also can be a card of a relationship that's a soulmate relationship, and it could be a distance relationship. And I'll read what it says. It says, "My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually, we are always united. For the love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing." That's so beautiful to me. So those of you, because this is in February, this is for February of 2019, who are gonna maybe feel lonely around Valentine's, Valentine's in February, this is pretty much someone letting you know that regardless whether they're there physically or not, for those of you who have long distance relationships, with a soulmate, with a twin flame, with a life partner, this is letting you know they're always with you. They love you dearly. And I love when this card comes out because it's always a card from beyond, letting people, the person know, you're going to maybe feel this way, but I am with you always in spirit. So that's for February. And March is surrender. I hope the lighting is not messing up what these cards look like, but surrender. And it says, at times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. Love it for February, for March. Because as you can see, January was decision making, being true to yourself, letting go of certain things, and it's saying it again in March. So within these 2 months are very important between January and February of 2019, because those of you who haven't completely, my little procrastinators, let go of certain things in December, you're going to be pushed. People, you're going to be pushed. Because let me tell you, when something's not supposed to be in your life, at times the universe will push it the hell out. So this is such a good card. This deck is also, this reading is a lover's reading. This is for this whole 2019 that I've been doing. But I also see it as certain messages they want to give people. So surrendering to me pretty much is letting you know you need to surrender. If it's really, if you, by the time you get to March, if you still haven't decided on certain things that you needed to decide on, meditate, people. I'm always promoting meditating. Meditate, ask your spirit guides, ask your angels, ask them for help and assistance, and you finally making that decision and to let things go. To let things go. And in March, leave it to the universe. Leave it to the universe. Put it in God's hand, whatever it is that you believe in, and say, here, I'm giving this to you, and I'm having faith that everything's going to turn out fine, because they're letting you know that whatever situation from these 2 months or even in March, it's going to turn out well. Let me see what this is up to. What's the time? Okay, we're doing good in time, people. So that's March. April, this is my month, my birthday month. My birthday month. And April, love it. Look deep within your heart, and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. Love it. Now, that card, I've gotten that card with other people when I've done love readings. And I remember one person really freaked her out because it was a saying that she has seen already. And this card to me is in April. People are going to start looking within themselves, looking to see, pretty much to know who they are, pretty much to to take time for themselves. And those of you who question certain relationships, this card is a card of you looking within yourself to find that person, because that person is the person that you should be with. So some people in April are going to find themselves, or realizing, once they're looking within themselves, they're going to be realizing that they are with their soulmate, they are with their life partner, or that they're not, pretty much. So this is going to be, in love, is going to be an important month, April. And so if you have doubt in April and you've been in a long-term relationship and you're just putting these, a lot of doubt in your head about the relationship, and take some time to really look within and ask yourself questions about the relationship, and you're going to figure that out. You're going to figure out if this is the person that you should be with or not be with. But there's going to be a lot of people that they are going to be with their partner, their life partner, or their soulmates, and they're doubting it, and they're going to realize that it's not all these things that they have been putting in their head is for no reason, if that makes sense. So we're January, February, March, April, that was May. So in May, let me see where I'm at. Okay, I may cut the video in a minute after May. In May, it says, it is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone instead of placing your focus on another. Now is the time to give to yourself. See, same thing as you see in April. If you are still confused in May, take a step back. You see these two cards go together, April and May. It's going into the next month. Take a step back and give yourself some time. Your time, time alone. Some people may even take a break, okay, because they're so confused over certain things that are happening in April from the person or from a situation. And that's the best thing for you to do in May, to get yourself together so you could pretty much look within you to see what it is that you want. So that's very good for May. And for you to stop pretty much focusing so much on this in April. In May, once you take that step back and once you take some time for yourself, all the answers are going to come to you. But if you're still confused in May from April, this is what they're telling you, for you to take a step back from the whole situation so you can make sure to give yourself some time to make sure of what it is that you want, what it is that you want for your future. Is this the person? Is this not the right person? But in the end, it's all within you. It's all within you. So I'm going to stop the video. I'm going to download this, and then we're going to go to April, May, June, July, August, and we'll be wrapping this up. I'll be back.